All right, we are ready for the fall sports season to get underway, and that means Lady Tiger Soccer is getting ready to get going. And new coach, but a coach we're familiar with, Lee Wilder, is taking over the program. Right.
Yes, sir. It's good to be back.
Yeah, good to have you here. Of course, part of the boys team that won a state championship a few years ago, and getting a chance to you got a chance to coach your son on the boys team, and now you get a chance to coach your daughter on the girls team.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, first of all, how are you? Good? Excited to be part of Lady Tiger Soccer?
I'm good. Yeah, it's good to be back. It's been a long summer. We've been working out with these girls now for, a month and a half or so with some of them. So I think we've got a lot of good prep work in. We got our first game coming up 9 days from now. So we've got a few more things we need to take care of, a few minor things we need to tweak, a few things that we need to change in the formation, and I think we're ready to go.
And it's a tournament, so you have 3 games in 2 days.
That's correct.
A real quick start for you there.
Yeah,
right?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, so you guys go over to Roswell in the Alien City tournament to begin your season. What's been your impression so far? I mean, obviously you've watched this team with Toni being on there, and you've been out there and watching this group. What's your impressions now that you're the coach and what you've seen from them so far?
Well, we've got a great core of girls that have been playing under Rudy Barbosi. Did a great job with them over the last few years. So the core group that we have, especially the starting 11, maybe a couple 2 or 3 deep, we're good. But we don't have a lot of numbers. This year, as a matter of fact, we only had 23 girls try out. We kept 21, so we have enough for a varsity team and not a JV team. But I'm still excited about the core girls that we have. I'm still excited about working with those other girls to make sure that we prep them for next year to kind of replace some of the seniors we're going to be leaving. But I'm excited about what these girls are willing to do and accomplish. I think we're going to shock some people. I think in that Alien City tournament, the 2 home teams generally pick the easiest teams to play. So we're playing guarded. So I think they picked us because they think that was an easy route to the semifinal, and I think they are going to be a little shocked.
That's a little bit of motivation for the team.
It is. And I make sure I bring that up to them, that these little things can adjust your perspective when you step onto a soccer field, and when you're playing a team, a little thing like that can make all the difference.
All right. Ty, how was your summer? Did you have fun doing soccer? Was it just with the team? Did you do some other stuff as well? Or
yeah, we did. We ran a lot, and we had some core workouts, and it was difficult being doing the summer. But it was good.
Yeah, the heat, I'm guessing, was a little tough.
Yeah, that was it.
But do you feel like you're in really good, maybe one of the best conditions going into the season? Oh yeah,
for sure. Definitely conditions for the season.
Okay, very good. And what kind of things did you focus on maybe within your game that you're hoping to get better at? What position are we going to see out there this year?
I'm a striker, and I also work on wing. But something that I want to work on is like my touches, like my one touches and my shots for sure.
Okay. We got Lillyenne here. Got to make sure I get that right. just know for everybody out there, it's Lillyenne.
Thank you.
But we're going to see you at a couple different positions possibly throughout the year, right?
Yep, defensive line and a goalie. Those are the 2 for the year.
How difficult is that to switch from out there playing in the field as defense to playing goalie? Is it difficult, or is it like, just give me the gloves and I'm good to go?
I think once you're like conditioned with it and you know how to flick that switch real quick, I think you're pretty good at it. Once you start out, sometimes you're like, oh, let me use my hands. Wait, you're in field. You can't do that. But no, it's pretty quick once you're used to it.
Okay. And how was the conditioning this summer and working with the team and the coach? Was it challenging?
Definitely challenging workouts. I'm really, really excited for the group of girls I'm with this year. Definitely one of the best for the senior year, of course. But workout's very hard, but the payoff is so seeable. It's so visible in what we do now in practice.
Okay. And let's start with on the defensive side. What were some things you were looking to get an improvement on throughout the summertime?
Touches, definitely my touches.
Okay, just being better with them overall, better, not too hard, too soft, and that kind of deal?
Just overall practicing and working with them a little more.
Yeah, and how about in goalie? What did you try to get better at in there?
There's always improvement in goal. No matter what you're doing, there's rebounds, there's shots, there's air balls, diving, one-on-ones. There's so much improvement you can do in goal. I don't ever see your improvement ending if you really work for it.
Okay. All right. Sierra, how about you? What are we going to see out there on the pitch this year?
I'm going to be playing forward primarily. If I'm needed anywhere else, of course, I'll go there if coach needs me to. But I'm going to be playing forward this year.
What particular things were you trying to focus on getting better in this?
I think this year for me, it's headers and, of course, reading the game a little better. Just making those right decisions, while you're in the moment is something that I want to work on so I can make the best possible decision for myself and for my team.
And I would assume the headers because you probably have a height advantage against
yes, definitely. I'm pretty tall compared to my teammates. So that's going to be one of my jobs this year, is getting in there in the box to get those headers.
Yeah, just so you know, we were laughing because pretty much everybody around here was doing the head nod to focus on. So obviously the entire team is trying to help you get.
I got one though last night though.
Did
I
you?
did.
Okay.
Yes, I was so excited.
I have to imagine, getting a really clean, good header. There's not many feelings that are better than that, I would assume.
Yeah. It's a little scary going into it. So once you can get it, it's great. I was jumping around and I was so excited.
Okay. And hopefully your teammates were as excited.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's what we like to do. Kay, we're going to see you up front again this year?
No, I'm playing midfield this year.
Okay, so that's a little bit of a transition for you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, is that, in terms of when you've been playing soccer, you've been mostly up front, or have you played some midfield in other situations?
Yeah, I played midfield on my club team, but I've been mostly on top.
Okay, and do you like the change? Is it a difficult transition? How are you feeling about it?
I'm still getting used to it, but I think I'll be fine because I've been playing it a lot now.
Yeah.
So.
What's the biggest difference for you in playing as a striker compared to playing a midfielder?
I used to get a lot of shots, and I'm always up top, I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
But now in midfield, I'm kind of giving them the ball, so that's just a hard transition.
Yeah. And you'll still get some offensive chances out of the midfield too.
Yeah.
So that's I'm sure that as the flow of the game goes. So that goes without saying. Those are the things that I'm sure that you're probably working on this offseason, is trying to get better in the midfield.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are there particular parts of the game that you're trying to improve on?
Just taking my shots when I need to.
Okay. Very good. And maybe is communication a big deal in the midfield as well? Make sure you're talking to your teammates a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Danielle, how about you? What are we going to see out there in the pitch?
I'll be also playing midfield with Kay, but more holding midfield, so just more on the defensive line.
Okay, so we won't see you running up into attack quite as much.
Not as much.
Okay, but I'm sure you'll get some opportunities.
Yes.
What were some things you're hoping to improve on going into this season?
Definitely my headers too, because I get really scared when the ball is high in the air. But also just calming my nerves down so I can make the right pass, because sometimes I feel I just get nervous and then I just kick it. But yeah.
Yeah, for those of us, we're watching there, we're thinking, just go ahead the ball. It kind of hurts. If you do it incorrectly, it kind of hurts, right? Yeah. All right, so we'll move over to Toni here. Toni, where are we going to see you out there this season?
I'm going to be playing in the center defense.
Okay. So you're kind of the quarterback of the defensive side, yeah?
You can say that, yeah.
Is that a fair way to start it? So communication going to be a big deal for
Oh, for sure, yeah. I have to definitely make sure everybody is in line so we can get those offside calls.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Is communication a problem for you? Are you okay with getting...
Oh, no, I can talk very loud at times, yeah.
Sounds like the teammates are yeah, we hear her out on the bench. What are some things that you were hoping to improve upon going into the new season?
I think just getting used to being in center D, because last season I'd be on the side, so just having to be in control of that defensive line now is definitely a transition, and having to remember you kind of have to tell them where to go and help them out. So yeah, just basically trying to figure out how to help my teammates for the better and be able to just all work together as one.
Okay, very good. Coach, it's got to be good to hear that these players know the things that they're hoping to work on and what their roles are going to be for the new season as well, right?
Yeah, we've already discussed what our lineup's going to look like. We've also discussed how we're going to switch that lineup depending on how the team lines up against us. I don't want to talk about that just in case Goddard is listening. But we have a different formation that if someone's parking the bus on us or at the end of the game we got to score a goal, we can flip the full formation, play with less in the back, but provide more pressure up front, and then obviously press up high. Doesn't make any difference if you lose 3-0 or 2-0. If you're trying to pump out a win, you gotta put that pressure on and go for it. So we've already discussed how that's going to look. We're continuing to work on that. So we've got a game plan. There's a lot of pressure. Rudy did a great job. He never had a losing season in 6 years. No losing seasons. Back-to-back district championships early on in his career. So we want to continue the push for Lady Tiger Soccer and make sure this program continues to move forward. I would be shocked if we didn't win at least as many games as last year. I know a lot of people are writing us off, but I don't think that's going to happen. I really believe we went to a preseason tournament over there in Las Cruces, and I only took 12 girls, and it was 5 games in one day. Wow. A lot of the other teams took 30-something girls. I didn't have that luxury, and we won 3 out of the 5 games and only lost the other 2 by 1 goal. So I really think we went over there and set a tone and surprised some of those teams, and I think some of those teams said, oh, wait a minute. They might not have a lot of girls coming out, but I think they're going to be able to compete with us. So we're looking forward to providing them with a little bit of a shock.
And not always about quantity, quality is obviously
That's
the big
correct.
thing for you.
That's correct.
You've got 6 of your starting 11 here. Who else should we be looking for out there on the pitch this season?
Bella Birch is one of our other seniors. She's going to be out there quite often, either playing in goal or playing some defense, switching off with Lily. We're going to have a 9th grader called Mila Stevens that I expect a lot of good things out of. Very, very talented player. We've kind of had to work on her physicality. That's something you can't coach. It's something you got to be comfortable with, right? But we're trying to work on that. But other than that, there's a young kid named Olivia who really I'm excited about. She's also a 9th grader, I think, and she's going to be participating quite a bit in some of our matches. We have a good core group, and I like what I've been left with. I think there was a lot on the plate. There might not have been a lot of vegetables, but we got a lot of meat.
That's
right?
what we'd like to hear.
So if you like meat, that's what we're going to be putting on the field.
And as long as the meat provides goals, that's
correct. That's correct.
At the end of the day. And who else are you going to have helping you on your coaching staff this season?
Sal, Danny's dad, who's been the assistant coach for Rudy.
So he's staying on.
Yeah, he's staying on and transitioned over because we don't have a JV. We don't have a JV coach, so it'll just be me and Sal. Okay. And I have lengthy conversations with him, making sure that we're both on the same page. And we've also named our 2 captains who are sitting here today. All of these girls were considered for a captain's position, and we ended up, me and Sal narrowed it down to Kay and Sierra are going to be our captains for the year. So they will be the coaches on the field.
Okay, very good. Kay, that's pretty special to have to see that wear the armband, and what does that mean for you? Because obviously you've seen your teammates wear it over the last few seasons as well, right?
Yeah, it's a big step, and I'm excited for it.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. Sierra, how about you? Getting that opportunity to wear that, is that exciting?
Yeah, it's definitely an honor. I'm very excited. Growing up with the girls that we played with, I know Kay and I, specifically our 8th grade year, seeing the girls that were in the program and how talented they were, and the same girls that wore the captain band, it's a huge responsibility to wear that as well, and try to carry on their legacy.
Okay, very good. And that's, certainly there's a lot of success in Lady Tiger soccer over the last number of years, so trying to keep that going is obviously a big thing as well. Italia, any particular goals that you're setting for yourself or for the team this year? What are things that you're really trying to focus on going into the season?
Last year I didn't completely. I feel like my communication could have got much better, and I do think it's better this season, and especially my one-touches, my shots. I think I can do so much better this season with my touch as well.
Okay. Lillienne, particular goals that you're setting for yourself into the season? Or?
Always improvement. Those are always goals that nothing specific. Really, I'm just really excited to play with these girls. Ready to see what they can do. It's such a young team, but it's going to be such a good program in the future. Keep working hard, and I see really good outcomes for this team.
Yeah. You played on a lot of soccer teams. What do you think special about this group? What do you like about these ladies?
We're family. On and off the field, we have that chemistry. So many teams don't. We're talking about we want to do sleepovers, team bonding, spaghetti dinners. No matter if we're on or off the field, we keep it serious at practice, but we're still having fun and we're still enjoying everybody's company. It's a really good chemistry on this team, and I love it.
Very good. Sierra, how about you? Any particular, we talked about improving on headers, but is there maybe you want to score a certain amount of goals this year? Or?
I want to be a top scorer, that's what I'm looking for. I want to provide as many opportunities. I want to take those opportunities that is given to me by my center mid, Kay, who's always giving me those opportunities to score, and I want to take advantage of those. So I want to be a top scorer this year. I want to make a difference on the team. I felt like in previous years I didn't make that much of an impact. So I want to leave a bigger impact on this team and leave my mark on the game. Walk off the field feeling accomplished.
Okay, very good. What do you like about these ladies? What do you enjoy most about them?
Everything. I love them. I've grown up with them. Playing with them is just fantastic. They're some of my best friends. And they're funny. they're always making me laugh. They're so funny.
And except when the game's going, well, maybe a little bit when the game's going on too, right?
Oh yeah.
You're intense when you're out there, but I'm sure the laughs are happening at times as well. Kay, how about you? You have particular goals you're setting for yourself this season?
Yeah, I do have one big goal. I think I can get there. I want to be District Player of the Year. Oh. I think I can make it, but it's going to have a lot of work to get put into that.
All right. And What's special about this team that you're playing on this year? I mean, I'm sure you played a lot of soccer over the years.
Oh yeah, definitely our chemistry. We really have a good chemistry going on, and we're really close with each other.
Okay, that's what we like to hear. Daniella, I mean, any goals that you're setting for yourself this season?
I think nothing specific either. I think I just want to work on myself, like, overall. Like, I think I could improve on everything a little bit more, like my shots, my headers again, my touches, and just talking more also.
Okay. And what do you like about this group of ladies? Maybe not just the ones that are here, but the entire team.
I love everything about them. I think they're amazing people and players, and just amazing people overall.
Okay, we like to hear. Toni, any particular goals that you're setting for yourself this season?
Not any like specific ones. Well, I guess you can say specific, but I think when people see me as like a center defender, I'm not big, I'm not super strong, right? But I think they're like, okay, we can take her. But I kind of want to be able to prove to people that I'm not just little. You know, I'm fast enough to catch up to you. I'm physical enough to push you on the ground if I have to. Like, you know, I just want to like be able to prove to people that just because you're small, it doesn't mean you can't be strong and, you know, really dominate the ball.
Defenders come in all sizes.
Period.
Yeah. And clearly you have fun with this group of ladies.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, they're like they all said, they're all my best friends. We laugh a lot. It's really funny. We're all comedians at this point. Like, we all just be making fun of each other, and it's really fun. Like, especially at practice too, because we be going off. It's all right though. People probably think we hate each other, but I promise we don't. I promise we don't.
I say such mean things to each other. What's going on? So there's not one team clown. There's 11 of them out there.
Oh, 100%.
Okay,
yeah.
Right. And I'm sure when coach is trying to get them to focus, sometimes it can be challenging. But.
It's like trying to round up cats.
But I mean, Coach, you clearly feel like the expectations for this group can be high. That, you know, it's always a tough district. We know how good the Cruises schools are. You know, this is you know, but you got a chance to get a little taste of what you're expecting from those Cruises schools this summer as well.
Yeah, we lost a lot of talented players last year. There was some players left that were like generational players for the program. But I think with these ladies here, a lot of them are ready to step in. Madison Gigler, Maya Fox also are going to be starting on the team. These are girls that didn't get a lot of playing time last year, but have really made great gains physical wise. And I'm trying to make that step psychological. You know what I mean? It's a big thing in high school sports. You can prepare kids as much as you want, but if you don't make them believe that they can do it, oftentimes they can't perform on the field. So psychologically, I'm trying to show these girls, we've been scrimmaging the boys, you know what I mean? And it's tough to win against the boys, but I tell these girls, we tied the boys in the first half. If the JV boys team all of a sudden joined district over there, okay, with the girls, they'd win district. And you just tied them 3-3 in the first half. So psychologically, when they start to realize, hold on a minute, let me think about that. It's true. Psychologically, you can do this. And if we can get these gals to believe that, then I think they can accomplish a lot more than anybody can give them credit for.
Absolutely. Very good. Toni, is you hoping to continue soccer after high school? Is that a goal for you?
Actually, no. I think, like, personally, I do love soccer. I have a passion for it, but for the field I want to go in, which I want to be a nurse later on in life, I think it's going to be kind of hard to juggle that. But so I'm really just trying to enjoy my high school season, especially with all these girls, because I think it's just a great opportunity. You know, just high school sports in general is an awesome opportunity to make friends and lifelong friends at that. So.
Okay. Is there any particular college you're hoping to go to, or?
Oh, just Cruises.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
nothing bougie.
Just Cruises. Come on. Be proud of being an Aggie. Come on. Danielle, how about you? Soccer, hoping to continue this after high school? Or?
I don't know yet,
Okay.
but I mean, of course, I would always love to play, even if it's not like nothing professional, or even just. I would still just love to play always, but I don't know yet.
Don't know. That's okay. How about college? You have any thoughts about that yet? Or?
No idea.
No idea. Okay, that's well. Is there anything in school that you really enjoy more than others, or? No?
No, I have no idea.
Okay, that's all right. Okay, how about you? You hoping to continue to play after?
Oh
high
yeah,
school?
definitely.
Yeah, all right. You have a particular college you'd like hope to go to, or?
I really like ASU in, what is it? Phoenix, Arizona?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Or I just want to stay close by, but not too close.
All right.
Around here.
So you're going to watch you play, but they don't have to stay with you.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Yes, okay, we got you. Anything you're hoping to study in college, or not sure?
I want to study, psychology.
hoping to get involved in mental health things?
Oh yes.
Sierra, is soccer something you're hoping to continue after high school?
It's an option, but not a priority for me. Definitely, if I can, I would like to. But I kind of, like Toni, want to just focus on my academics. I'm trying to actually go to law school. So again, that would be like really hard to juggle. So I love soccer, and I definitely want to do something like coaching or just try to like keep it going because I love the game. And so I don't want to stop it just because I'm out of high school. So.
Have you thought about what university you're trying to go to for law, or?
Yeah, I actually just went on like a little like vacation to go see some campuses. So one that I really am thinking about is Seattle University. They have a really great law program there. So I'm hoping to go there.
Well, Lillyenne, you're heading into your senior year, so that means graduation is just around the corner for you. Started thinking, is soccer going to be part of it, or is this going to be it for you?
So I've definitely been trying to get into schools with soccer, but again, like Sierra and Toni, it isn't a big priority as well because I'm going into the medical field as a veterinary medicine. It is going to be really difficult to juggle it, but I'd love to go play soccer. If I get a scholarship, heck, I'll take it as long as they have my degree. That's been my one rule. I'll take your scholarship for sports if given, if you have my degree at your school. That's about it.
Okay. And you know where you have an idea where you want to go right now, or?
Texas A&M's always been my dream school since I was like 10. But I'm also looking at a school up in Iowa, possibly. So.
All right, very good. And Taya, how about you? Soccer is something you're hoping to continue once you're done here with Lady Tiger Soccer?
Yeah, for sure. I want to get into college with soccer. I want to maybe get a scholarship, hopefully. And just like Sierra, I wanted to do law school and hopefully maybe like go to Stanford University with that. Yeah. And then if not, there's always Texas, and that's close to family too.
Okay. Wow. I'm always amazed at incredibly intelligent ladies in coaching. That's always nice to hear as well that these ladies have such. And that's such a big part of it. Is playing soccer, you want to go out there and win, but you're hoping to bring out some great adults once they graduate high school.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad to hear that there's going to be 2 lawyers. I might need one in the future. Yeah, I mean, these girls. But no, that's generally the way with high school sports. The kids that do well academically are oftentimes the same kids that do well on the sports field. The type of mental and physical conditioning that you have to put yourself through to do well in the classroom and on the field are very similar. So the kids are motivated in one area, they're generally well motivated in all. And I saw some great academic kids when I was coaching the boys, and of course it's the same thing here with the girls.
All right. Well, we mentioned the Alien City Tournament is next Friday and Saturday. The first home game is on the 23rd against Deming. And a lot of home games this year as well. Good mix. It seems like some seasons the girls have no home games and the boys have a bunch, or vice versa. It's a nice balance this year that the boys and the girls have a lot together. So.
Yes, I'm very happy with our schedule. I think the AD's office did well. We got a very young team with just 3 seniors, and they've given us some games I think we can build and grow with.
Okay. Ladies, good luck this season. We appreciate you coming in. We'll see you out there on the pitch.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.